Good morning, Springwell High School. Welcome back to the jungle. I'm Will.
And I'm Addison.
Today is National Don't Eat Alone Day. Today is the day for lonely men at Waffle House that for some reason like to drink coffee alone. So get your girlfriend or best friend or your boyfriend or even your teacher. Go eat with a random person. I do it all the time. Go and eat with someone and enjoy a sandwich from Jackson Springwell. Whatever you do, just don't eat alone.
Many movies were released in 2021. Have you ever wondered what your fellow students' favorite movies are? Let's go to Layla to find out.
There were a lot of good movies in 2021, but I wanted to see the movies that people were looking forward to in 2022.
The movie I have most anticipated is Doctor Strange. It's gonna have Wanda in it. Doctor Strange, he's kind of hot. It's gonna be a cool movie overall. I can't wait.
The movie I'm most excited about is either Top Gun or the new Thor movie.
My most anticipated movie is The Batman.
My most anticipated movie of 2022 is Minions: The Rise of Gru, and that's because I just can't wait to see Gru's origin backstory of becoming a villain.
I'm watching Ice Age, because Sid, do I need to explain that?
Honestly, probably Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's a very prompted release of the first one, which was amazing. Just not enough for me.
My most anticipated movie is Batman because of Team Ed.
Those were a lot of great movies. In my opinion, I'm anticipating Ice Age because it's hot. Back to you, Addie and Will.
Thanks, Layla. My favorite movie from 2021 is Spider-Man: No Way Home.
I'm sure all of you know Mr. Moore, or excuse me, Dr. Moore. Let's go to Libby to find out more about our beloved SHS principal.
Just this past year, our very own Mr. Moore completed the long process of getting his doctorate degree. Because this is such a great success, I decided to speak with him and ask a few questions.
You know, really, I didn't have aspirations to be an educator. You know, when I was in college, my sophomore year, second semester, my English professor, asked to see me after class. And I was like, hey, I write my own papers. I'm not cheating. But, you know, you're trying to wonder what he want to see you for. He said, hey, you write really well. You should consider being an English major. And I said, okay, is that prerequisite to law school? And he was like, yes, it is. I was like, okay, I'll do that, major in English because I want to go to law school. But I played the game of basketball, got offered the opportunity to be an assistant basketball coach and fell in love with coaching basketball and used my English degree to go get a master's in language arts so I could teach English and coach basketball. First job at Moody High School. Coached basketball at Moody High School. I was assistant coach my first year. I taught 7th and 8th grade, 11th grade English. And then the next year I became the head basketball coach and was the senior English teacher. And I did that for 3 years. When I was a basketball coach, I did, like I mentioned, being the head coach at Moody. Then I went to Irwin High School and was coaching basketball and teaching classes. And I would see other kids in the hall and didn't really know them. And I began to realize that when I was teaching and coaching only, I could only impact a team and kids in my class. But to realize if you want to go into administration, it broadens your scope to be able to impact more kids. So it just gave me a desire to looking to go into the leadership, to just have opportunities to have as much impact as I could. Leadership gives you more opportunity. The classroom coaching, it gives you great opportunity to help kids make a difference, but you're limited, you know, and I just wanted more.
A special thanks to Dr. Moore for allowing me to speak to him. When you see him in the hall, be sure to give him a big congratulations. Until next time, I'm Libby.
And I'm Ava.
Back to you, Addie and Will.
Thanks, Libby, and congratulations, Dr. Moore.
Have you thought about how important sleep is? Do you get enough sleep? Let's go to Moira to learn more about the importance of sleep.
How much sleep do you get a night? Statistics show that most teenagers don't even get half of their typical sleep that they need. Let's talk about that.
The average teenager should get about 9 to 12 hours per night, but most only get about 6 to 7.5 hours. Some of the reasons why many teenagers regularly do not get enough sleep have to do with hormonal time shift, puberty and hormones, but also the school schedule, which has us waking up at a time 2 hours before we would typically be waking up regularly. I myself got about 5 hours of sleep last night, which is not good. Make sure to get some sleep tonight, guys. This has been Moira, reporting for The Jungle, signing off.
Thanks, Moira.
Let's go to Garrett, who'll be reviewing one of the most popular movie snacks, popcorn.
So National Popcorn Day was January 19th. However, this was pushed back due to COVID. But I already popped popcorn, so today we have 3 different kinds of popcorn that we're going to do a taste test. First up we have Pop Secret.
It's
So
good.
what are your first thoughts?
That's not very evenly buttered.
It just kind of tastes like popcorn.
It's a little too heavy on the butter. Yeah, like
I
in
like
some
the
places
butter.
there's a lot of butter, and in other places there's like absolutely none. I'd give it like a 7.
I'd say 6 or like 5.
I think 7's a pretty good rating for this one.
And there you have Pop Secret. Up next we have Skinny Pop.
It's kind of bland.
This is trash.
It's a little,
Throw it away.
it's a little salty.
I give it a 2 out of 10, but I'll eat it anyway.
I'd give it like a 3 or a 4.
I really like the texture, honestly, and the color is pleasing.
Well, you're not very good at reviewing popcorn, are you?
It's the same texture as the last one.
I give it an 8.
Next we have Act 2.
This is better than the second one. But it's not as good as
It's
the
not
first
better
one.
than the first one.
This texture is bad. It's too soft.
And there's even less butter than the first one.
But I'll eat it anyway.
I'd give this one like a 5.
I'll give it a 5.1.
5.2.
Alright gang, y'all give me a list of what y'all's opinion was on the best and worst.
Oh, personally, I thought that the Skinny Pop was the best.
Well, Pop Secret for me was the best, with Act 2 following pretty closely, but Skinny Pop was just absolutely bad. It was horrible.
I wouldn't say the Skinny Pop was horrible,
It was
but I
pretty
mean,
bad.
I would agree with your list.
It was bland.
You're bland.
There you have it for this selection of popcorn.
Thanks, Garrett. All the popcorn looked delicious.
On February 10th, all juniors are participating in a mock interview in order to prepare us for the real world. Make sure to sign up for this time slot on the Sign Up Genius provided by your English teacher. Also, trade school and dual enrollment students need to ensure that their interview time slots do not interfere with when they have dual enrollment or trade school. Be sure to dress for success, as your interview and attire will both be graded. If you have any questions, please be sure to see Miss Rich or Miss Morrison.
The new Beta Club members were tapped Thursday. Let's go to Ava to hear more.
Hey SHS, this past week Beta Club had their annual tapping ceremony, where the senior members tapped in the new junior and sophomore members. To get more insight on this, I talked to the club's president, Alana.
At the Beta Club tapping, we get to acknowledge all the new members who also have a really great GPA. So those new members get to wear a shiny bee, and they get to be tapped by a senior Beta Club member, so it's super great, super professional, and their parents get to see them get an achievement for all their hard work.
Our Beta Club sponsor, who is unable to be here today. There was founded the National Beta Club in 1924. He set out to create an organization that helps students learn to make a life for themselves. He knew that an individual worthy of moral character who understood charity and cooperation.
The tapping opened with speeches from the club officers along with Miss Humphrey, and was followed by the ceremonial tapping of the new members.
But above all, we will need patience and willingness to lead by example. By becoming Beta, we are already embarking on a path to learn these new skills.
If you see a new member of Beta Club, make sure to congratulate them on their accomplishment. That's all from me. I'm Ava.
And I'm Libby.
Back to you, Addie and Will.
Thanks, Ava, and congratulations to all the new members of the Beta Club.
Now it's time for sports. Let's go to Terry and Anna Lee.
Thanks, Will.
Let's go to Brody to see how indoor track is doing.
Bull Tigers indoor track team participated in the Martin Luther King Indoor Track Classic. The Springville boys 4x8 team finished second with a time of 9:05.55. Madden Grays finished second in the 1600 with a time of 5:42.29. Cole Broom finished fifth in the 800 with a time of 2 minutes and 14 seconds. And Ashton Hutcherson placed fifth in the boys long jump. Congratulations to all participants in the indoor track team.
Thanks, Brody.
Jackson covered basketball this week. Let's go to him for an update.
At the basketball game Friday against Leeds, Springville won with a total of 68 points. Aiden Walton scored 14 points, Gavin Gooch scored 11, and Amari Cohen and Cousin Kirsch both scored 9.
Thanks, Jackson. The wrestling team competed here last Thursday. The wrestling team won over St. Clair with 39-38 and over Pell City with 42-35.
Caroline has some information about the upcoming tennis season.
Tennis season has begun. This year's seniors are Molly Graben and Joseph Pope. Yesterday our tennis team played Sylacauga.
Luke Russo, Graham Hines, and Brooke Walker won their singles. Joseph Pope and Will Walker won their doubles. Tomorrow they will play Trustful at home starting at 3:30.
Be sure to go out and support your Tiger teams.
Back to you, Will and Addison.
Thanks, Annalie and Terry. That's all we have for you today. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at SHS_jungle_roar.
And follow us on Facebook at SHS Jungle Roar and subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Jungle SHS.
Bye.